Let's get ready to try out 9 hours on Qatar Airways brand new 787-9 business class. We're going to take a look at the seat. We're going to take a look at the food. We booked this for just 55,000 American Airlines miles all the way from Manchester to Doha and then on to Cape Town, where we actually flew the older A350. Let's compare it to that and the Q suites. Let's get ready to rumble.
We're off to
South Africa
through
Doha
on Qatar Airways. Their new 787-9.
Let's go. If you're flying out of Manchester, that Radisson Blue is actually very convenient. We just went over the jet bridge to Terminal 2 where we checked in, had expedited security, and then straight into the 1903 Escape Lounge. You can access this if you have Priority Pass, but I was super excited to get on this plane because I had heard a lot about this latest business class. It's in a 1-to-1 configuration. Every single seat has all aisle access, and I was really eager to compare it to the Q seats because they have doors. Now, everybody gets 2 pillows, a blanket, but let's sit down and really dig into the seat. There's no getting around. This is a beautiful looking business class. As you can see, I'm pointing out a little armrest in the middle, and there's a divider behind me that I'll put down in just a second. My first impressions are it's tight. Now, the Dreamliner is a little bit narrower of a plane that you're going to find on the 777 where you might have the Q Suite, but I found it to be a lot tighter than that Q Suite and a lot tighter than the old A350 product that I fly immediately after this. The two things that are most important to me on business class is how well can I sleep? So how comfortable is that bed? I found it to be a little bit tight. And where can I store my stuff? Now, you can see there's just one cabinet. I thought that was a little bit of a failure. I think that they could have put something underneath that armrest or another place to be able to store your things. Now, do they offer you Diptyque products, a high-quality amenity kit? Yes. Do you get socks? Yes. Do you get the eye mask? Yes. You don't get pajamas. This is a 9-hour flight. So now it's in the middle of the day. I was kind of surprised about that. I thought we would get pajamas, but we didn't. But they do offer you, you know, the razor, the toothbrush, all that stuff that's in the bathroom. So the rest of your amenity kit you're going to find in there. If we put that divider down, I'm traveling with my wife. That's great. I mean, this was fantastic for us because we got to actually experience it a lot more together. But, you know, you can see from this aerial view, if you didn't know that person, that would be a tight seat because that wall is going to be up the entire time. Let's just check out this little juice here. That's very good. Very refreshing. Mint and lime, their signature drink. Bubba, what do you think about the mint and lime?
It was good.
She didn't like it.
She's
being very polite. I think I really like it.
It is nice and refreshing, but this tastes a bit something, steamy or something. Must not be. I bet it's all natural.
That's good. I think it's nice.
I like the champagne.
There you have it. Okay, speaking of champagne, Qatar Airways does have very good champagne. Either the Bill Cart or if you go rosé, they have that Laurent Perrier. And of course, you got to do some synchronized sipping. Here's that bed mode now. We're going to hop into it in a second, but let's close the door on your suite, which actually had a gap the entire time. But you can see here, I'm about 6 feet, 165, 170 pounds. And for my shoulders, it was pretty tight, not to mention down towards my feet. It does feel a little bit more spacious when you have that divider down. But, I mean, that was tight for my feet. If you sleep on your back, I mean, I wear a size 11.5 or 12 shoe, and my feet were wedged in there. You can kind of see with the placement of that armrest that there was just something about it. Like I basically woke up with a sore arm anytime that I sort of like dozed off. I mentioned this before, but the placement of where you actually charge your device and where you pull out the portable IFE, which you can control the the in-flight entertainment system either with the portable or just by the touchscreen is very nice. Let's pull out the tray table because we're going to dine. Now, everything is dine on demand. So I went through the menu, which you can see on my full review on my website. I chose the Arabic breakfast, which is like a lentil. They gave you feta cheese. It was absolutely delicious. And then here's my wife trying to shove her omelet in my face for whatever reason. She's very naughty. She's very, very naughty. Here's what it looks like at night. I mean, there's no getting around. This is a beautiful, beautiful business class product in the look. And the bathroom was pretty spacious. I don't think I changed the entire flight on this one. And you can see here's the rest of your amenity kit, your toothbrush, and you can shave. And of course, if you go number 2 in there, make sure you give a few of those sprays, if not half a dozen to 12. But back to the seat, we stick it down into bed mode again. Take a little bit of a nap because, this is 9 hours. This is another reason why I was sort of surprised that they didn't give you pajamas, because Qatar Airways is known for that. After a little snooze, I chose their afternoon tea, which comes with scones, jam, clotted cream, the whole works. And look at how good that sandwich looks. There was one that was actually smoked salmon, and then the other one was eggs. But let's compare it to the other products. As you can see here, this is the older A350. Now, this features kind of like a super diamond product. You've seen it on other airplanes as well. This is their iteration. The seat to sleep in. Oh my gosh, it is so comfortable and roomy. But this is the part that I like the most. There's a drawer down below. The armrest opens. You can put your water in there. You can store something. And then down here, a la Cathay Pacific, they have figured out that you can make that a storage compartment. That is nice to have your wallet down there. I mean, my goodness. Now, this is the best. Q Suites. This is on the 772. Beautiful. I've been lucky enough to fly Q Suites several times. Lots of storage. The seat is very comfortable. The whole thing opens up. Look at this with my family, all 4 people. Personally, that's the best. I would put the A350 second to that, and then this new business suite, I'd put that in third. What do you think, bub?
Wonderful.
It's a good time. Stick around. We're headed over to Park Hyatt Doha, so you can see room tour there and see what the property's like, and then we're off to South Africa. So stick around. Bye. I think the easiest way to go through booking is just to go to the review that I have linked down below, where I walk through how you can book it with American Airlines Miles, how to earn those miles, but also how you could book it with Cathay Pacific Asia Miles or Avios, British Airways, Iberia, or even Qatar Airways. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for watching.